Alright, let's build some weapons, because need to get some stuff created. And also just kind of show how the menuing in this game is a little bit of a nightmare. So, right now, I've got nothing on me, and just 181 slots of WTF. So, let's make a gun. Now, I am a fan of auto rifles, and I need... The Rattler is like the entry-level one. I don't know why it sorts like this. Like, gray... Okay, so we have gray guns, then we have green guns, then we have blue guns, and then pink guns. The gray guns are your starter ones. I don't know why they're like mixed here, but then you have green up here. Then you have like the mods to make the guns better, but then there's other guns that I could unlock once I get my gun station built up more. It's not great. I don't know why it's like this, but anyway, I want to build a Rattler. So we need metal parts. So to make metal parts, we're going to go to crafting materials. This sorts. I don't know why this sorts and the other one doesn't. We're just going to take a shitload of arc metal because I don't really have a use for it at the moment and I'm just stockpiling it. Recycle. Oh yeah, that'll just give me a ton. See, and also like highlight doesn't work here, but if I take my mouse... Okay, it just went away. Like, if I mouse over something, then it works, and if I click recycle, then I could mouse over it again, and it'll show it. Like, it's just, I don't understand why it's like this. But whatever. Okay, so that gave me metal parts, which I needed. So now, I can make this. Okay, so that gives us a gun. So the next thing we need are parts for that gun. And we kind of need to go over every part, but even if you're like looking at the part, it doesn't tell you if the part will work with the gun that you have picked. But if you see, normally the left stick, if clicked, is supposed to show a pop-up, but it doesn't. But if I go up a menu and then click left button again, then it'll start showing up. So now I can go back and now I can click on it. I might just submit this as like an issue of why the menuing is terrible. Anyway, here's the Rattler. It takes a muzzle piece, a stabilizer, and a arm stock, shoulder stock, whatever. So we're gonna make one of these. Then vertical grip, vertical recoil, cruise dispersion, recoil recovery time. Do I want that one or... Horizontal is up and down. You know what? Let's make one of these. And now, per shot dispersion is probably better for an auto rifle than recoil reducing. So we'll make one of these also. Then open up inventory. And you can't navigate up and down here using the left triggers, but you can on the crafting benches. Again, that doesn't make any sense. Go to weapons, go to Rattler, bring up the submenu, inspect, which I didn't know that this is how this works until very recently, that if you inspect, it's much easier to put mods on a weapon, because I thought you had to take the weapon and then you had to equip it or move it over using the X button to quick move it. Then, if you want to put a mod on it, because it doesn't tell you that you can get to mods through inspect, you can go into weapon mods and then you can click the slot you want and then it'll filter for that mod, but then it'll put it there, but then also you can click here and then maybe you could drag it over here and it'll work. I don't get why it's done this way. It's easier just to inspect the weapon, go into it, and you can see... I think it'll show you all the mods that'll only work with that weapon, but even those aren't really sorted at all, because from left to right, top to bottom, you have muzzle, muzzle, stabilizer, stabilizer, then muzzle, then stabilizer again. It doesn't make any sense. Vertical recoil, horizontal recoil. So put that on. Okay, and now we have this built. I think if you actually take it off, yeah, it does actually change the appearance of the weapon. Anyway, put that back on. Okay, so this is a tier 1 weapon. So if we menu again, we could upgrade the weapon, which also, again, by the way, if you go into inspect, there is no option to upgrade the weapon on this screen. You can only do it through the smaller menu thing here. Yeah, I'm going to keep this video as just an example of how the menuing is not great in this game. Anyway, click upgrade, takes you to the weapon upgrade screen of your workbench here, and now it'll tell you what benefits you'll get, which will give me more bullets per magazine and improve the durability of the weapon, which means that as you use it more and more often, its durability goes down, so having more durability means it's more time until it breaks. So upgrade that. Also makes the weapon look a little bit nicer. Now to take it to level 3 and increase the capacity even more, we need mechanical components. So we come back to our inventory, go to, and again, you can't navigate using triggers, even though you can for workbenches. Go to crafting materials, mechanical components. I think those are specialized ones that can only be created through the workbench. So that we want to go down to... Oh, which one is it? See, I don't even know which one I'm in. I just know by the icon. Okay, so if we back out of that menu, we can now look at the workbenches that we're in. I think Refiner is the one that I want. Yeah, the one that looks like a nucleus symbol. This will let me make mechanical components. That's what I need. So we're going to make 5 of these, craft those, then go back into inventory, then go back to the gun, because if I try to upgrade through the weapon station, I don't know which gun I currently have equipped, because it doesn't tell you on this screen. It just shows you all of the guns that you currently have. Thankfully, I only have the one Rattler, so... Did I not make enough metal parts? Wait, didn't I just... Hang on. Rattler, I go here, go to upgrade. Yeah, okay, so... Okay, so when you first get to the... Let me back up a bit. Okay. Gearbench, if you go to the gunsmith station, the first thing it shows you is making weapons. You have to press a shoulder button to go to weapon upgrades. Still doesn't tell you which one you have equipped. I think that little middle icon means it's the one you have equipped. So if we go here, now we can upgrade it. Okay, now, actually let's test this real quick. If this is the one we have equipped, if we put the Stitcher on, it's now in inventory. If we go back... No, what does this little icon mean? Or does that mean it has mods on it? That's probably what that means. It means it has mods on the weapon, but it still doesn't tell you if you have the weapon equipped. So if you had like 2 of these, you wouldn't know if you're upgrading the right one. It's just, it's confusing. Anyway, I don't want to take this. So I'm going to unequip that one. Also, by the way, if you select the weapon and hit down 1 extra time by accident and hit unequip, you just take the mod off. You don't move the weapon, you remove the mod. It's just... Ugh, it's annoying. That's the one I was using. We'll put that one back on. Okay, so we have this gun built. Now we need bullets. And this takes medium ammo, which... I mean, I guess this tells you by this icon, but... There's just so many icons and none of them are really color-coded for purpose. Like, bullet type maybe make orange or something, and then make mods a different... It's just... Anyway, that's just me complaining. We need medium ammo. So, we'll go back to this menu, go over to crafting. Now, bullets you can't make at the gunsmith station. You have to go up to regular workbench, which now I also just noticed is at the very top left of the menu to tell you which workbench you're at, but again, it doesn't really stand out in any way. So here we can look at bullets, and like, the workbench is kind of like a catch-all for a lot of things. Like, you can make shields and bandages, but you could also make those on other menus as well. It's just, I don't understand how this is organized. Auto rifles chew through ammo like crazy, so we'll make 60 bullets, even though that's still nowhere near enough. And honestly, the game should let you make like 40 at a time instead of 20, because you will use those bullets. We need more bullets. So we're going to go to the traders, go to Tianwen, go to her selection, get some more bullets from her. And those.
If you lose that, you know where to find me.
Go back into inventory. We now have the ammo here. And we're just going to add all 3, because I'm not kidding, this thing will just chew through bullets. Now we also need to add a shield for protection and an augment to increase our carrying capacity. So,
I have everything I need.
What do I have? I only have greens. Blues are substantially better. So, let's go back to our crafting bench. It brings us right back to the trader screen. Back one, go to workshop, go to gear bench. So these are the blues, and to make any of these, I need magnets. So, we're gonna go back to traders, go to Celeste, I think sells magnets?
Nice to see you thriving.
You sell magnets? You do sell magnets. And I have 10 seeds, so I'm gonna buy 1 magnet. I think that's enough.
I know you're here for the reward, but know that you're making it.
Go back, go to workshop, go to gear bench. Okay, cool. Now I can buy this. Now, I'm going to make a... See, like, I wish this floating thing was more in a stationary position, because, like, the information on it is not shown on the preview panel on the right. Like, the preview panel on the right just tells you what you need to make it, but it doesn't tell you, like, what items can go with it, what, inventory space you get. Like, there's just so much information not being presented for some reason, but does show you if you use your mouse. It doesn't make sense why certain things are shown and other things are not shown. Anyway, this is a gripe video. Gonna take a looting one because it'll give me the most carrying space. Craft that, then I have to go back into inventory, then equip that, and then by equipping that, I get all of those spaces. If I remove it, let me turn off the menu by clicking the left stick. If I take that off, I lose all of that. If I put this back on, I get 12 more spaces, 3 more storage spaces for trinkets that are just for selling, usually, unless a quest needs them, and then an extra safety pocket to where if I get downed, I won't lose whatever I have in that pocket. So looting augment is best if you don't know what you're going to be doing. So put that back on. Now, the looting augment only accepts a light shield for defense, so I can't use this medium one. So we're going to put this light shield on. It's taken some damage from repeated use, so we're going to repair it. Repair, good. Okay, we now have our backpack enhanced, protection, a gun, bullets. Now we need some type of sustainability items. Go to quick use, and my god, is there just a lot, and none of it is organized by, like, survivability or environment. Like, there's just so much here that is kind of overwhelming if you're not a little used to the gameplay. Like, these are... it's a lot. Anyway. Big thing we want are bandages and shield repairs, and apparently I don't have any. So, again, we're going to go back to the crafting bench. Now, thankfully, shield recharger and herbal bandages are just level 1 crafting. So, we're going to make... I can only make 2. 2 of those. Those go into stash, but not into inventory, which again doesn't really make sense, but sometimes it will. And we're going to make 5 shield rechargers. Now come back into here, find them in your inventory. I'm going to click it, and I'm going to split the stack so it only puts about half into my active use. Cool, so that's 2 shield rechargers, and since I only have 2 herbal bandages and I need things to make those, we'll actually take the lower quality bandages, because those are a lot easier to make. Then usually I take some grenades just for some cheap offense. But let's do... what do I even have? So I don't have any green grenades. I don't have any real standard grenades. I have smoke grenades, which are great if I need to run. You know what? Let's, instead of grenades, let's take adrenaline shot for when I need to run. Let's take 2... oh, I want 4. Ugh. Okay, there. I have 3 adrenaline shots as like a stamina boost, and... oh, I can still take grenades. I have space. Oh, you know what? I'm going to take a zip line, because I've been meaning to use those more. So add that. Okay. We now have ammo, protection recharge, HP recovery, something to get the fuck out, and a zip line to get the fuck out faster if I can't fly, which I can't. Okay. Now, that's good for a basic loadout. So, this was a nightmare. Now, because some things can be a giant pain in the ass to kill, we're gonna also take... see, I don't want to take anything I don't have a blueprint for, so the anvil, the Berletta, and the sniper rifle, the Ospreys, and the Torrente, I can't make those. I can only find them, so I don't really want to take them if I don't know what I'm going to be doing. So let's make a shotgun. So we have to go back, go to gunsmith, find the shotgun. I need more metal parts. You know what? This is fine. If I avoid annoying combat, it should be fine. Oh, we're also going to go to the chicken, because we can get material. Oh, we can get materials from the chicken. Okay, cool. He'll give me metal parts. Cool. Good, Scrappy. Okay, that actually changes things up a little bit. So, gear bench. No, that wasn't what I wanted. Gunsmith. Go to gunsmith. Go to Pharaoh, which is kind of like a shotgun, but it's not. I don't really know how this thing, like what you would classify this as. We're going to make one of these. Then we're going to go to weapon upgrades. Then we're going to find it again. I don't know why it's at the top instead of down here where the Rattler is. Like, I don't understand how this sorts. We're going to upgrade this to level 2. Or, sorry, to level 3. Just because it makes it more capable. It significantly increases the reload time. Or shortens the reload time. So, that makes it more viable. Then we're going to put some... no, I don't want to track it. I wanted to bring up the sub-menu. Okay, we need to go into our inventory, equip it, then can go into the sub-menu, because for some reason you can't get this drop-down menu when you're at workbenches. You can only get it when you're in your actual inventory. We want to inspect it, because we want to put mods on it. So, vertical recoil, horizontal... so vertical is up and down? Because I always think of it like for horizontal and vertical, when it's trying to describe what it compensates for, horizontal makes me think up and down because you draw the line across, and vertical would be left and right because you're drawing the line up and down, so you're moving to the left and right of the line. I think it's trying to say that it'll reduce vertical, so like up and down motion, which is different from the Rattler that I just made, so I'm gonna have to fix that also. Anyway, we're gonna put that grip on. I'm not gonna put a muzzle I'm not gonna put my epic muzzle modifications on this. So we're gonna have to make them. So again, we have to go all the way back, go to crafting. Horizontal is left and right, which isn't a concern for this gun. We want this stock because dispersion and recoil recovery time, so we'll make one of those. And what goes on this thing? The stock. Go to weapon mods, go to stock, put it on here, and then we need a muzzle, which takes more metal parts. I just can't do it. And, or wait, can I go buy one? I might be able to buy one. So we have to go to traders, go to Tianwen, and then look for... Her shot dispersion doesn't work because it's a single shot rifle. We want vertical and horizontal recoil. Base dispersion, that's for shotguns. See, like... I wish this was better informed. We want this. We want muzzle brake. Okay.
That's gonna
Go into inventory. Grab it. Put it on the shotgun. On whatever this thing is called. Okay. Now, this takes heavy ammo. So, we have to come here, grab heavy ammo. Okay. So, we have enough medium ammo for the auto rifle and 30 shots for the heavy rifle. Should be more than enough. Okay. Ugh. And also, just because I have the 2 slots, I'm going to grab some keys because you never know if you'll need these. Stellamontis Dam, Staff Room, Blue Gate, Dam Control Key. I am not taking my epic keys on a thing that I don't know what I'm going to be doing. We're going to take a Staff Room key, put that in the safe pocket, and Surveillance, move that to the safe pocket. Okay, we are now fully kitted out, and that felt like forever, and I hate it, but I really enjoy this game, so it's a frustration I deal with. I hope someone found this informative. Thanks. Oh, here, let's go, and how do I get back to the chicken? There, I'll end the video with everyone getting to see Scrappy, because Scrappy is the best character in the game. Thanks, bye!